experience as a student at Berkeley. It was an important way that I developed leadership and management skills. Cal Performances gives a lot of responsibility to its student employees. And as a student, it was a big vote of confidence. And I think it helped us develop our own confidence in ourselves as leaders.
I worked in Cal Performances starting my freshman year all the way through senior year. So I was there all throughout my 4 years, starting as a student usher, as part of the student work study program, and then moving up to being a house manager there. And definitely the creativity coming from dance and theater fueled the creativity in architecture, because architecture is the art of designing a space, right? And as a performer, you're performing in a space, like you're aware of your surroundings. As a theater artist, you have to be aware of your surroundings. So it's like they like really complement each other in a way. So like, I feel like I'm a better designer because I understand the human perspective better.
I really valued my experience at Cal and at Cal Performances. I think it really gave me the space to figure out what I needed to do. And I think like that is really unique to the Cal Performances ecosystem. I think because there's so much variety, there's so many people on campus, there's so many brilliant minds across all disciplines. And that's complemented, that's of course at UC Berkeley, and then that's complemented by the phenomenal art that is brought in through Cal Performances.
I really have always enjoyed music. It's been a big part of my life ever since I was little. My best friend used to say, like, Cheyenne, why don't you ever stop singing? So it's kind of kept with me throughout the years, and I think the reason I wanted to join Cal Performances team was because I wanted to kind of keep that tie to the arts, even though I wasn't performing myself anymore. So it's really cool getting to see those like abstract art pieces, and also performances you would have never heard of.
As a cellist, I would say some of the standout performances were the classical performances, the chamber music. Specifically, Yo-Yo Ma has come back repeatedly, and he is just an astounding performer.
And the Alumni one, it's like, I can remember it so clearly because I had so much fun. And yeah, sometimes I look back and I'm like, did I really do that?
Performance that actually always jumps out at me, and for whatever reason I quote the most, was a performance, I think it was maybe the final touring of the Merce Cunningham Dance Company. And I just remember being so perplexed and hating it so much that it has stuck with me. And I realized that actually thinking about that performance later in my life, like that is the greatest privilege, is to be able to experience and react and live with art and not feel burdened to like it or have to love it or have to have it be beautiful. Art can be challenging and confusing and make you feel all of these different things, and that's, what it's there to do.
It really fuels us to move forward, and it also helps us to move through trauma and hardship in a lot of different ways. Like, I've seen a lot of people come together through arts to move through things that are really difficult to talk about or think about.
I think what I would say is that you're never gonna have an easier chance or an easier opportunity to experience art than as a student at UC Berkeley. I think like it's very easy to take advantage of it because you may want to go to a party, or you may, feel like you have to study, or you have to go to the gym, and it's just right there. It's just on campus. You walk by it every day. But I think it's really, it's really important not to overlook the real opportunity that you have as a student at UC Berkeley to see art. And I also would push you to try something new, to try something that challenges you, that makes you uncomfortable, that makes you scratch your head and want to leave halfway through, and then you have an epiphany 3/4 of the way through. I mean, I think that that's really incredibly valuable, to challenge yourself, and there's no better way to challenge yourself and to see the best of what art has to offer than at Cal Performances.